Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Hello, friends. It's great to be back, talking and learning English together again. If you're new here, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Paul. On this channel, we help you learn real, everyday English, the kind people actually use in daily life.
Yes, not textbook English, not perfect grammar, but natural English you can actually use in conversations.
Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us reach more English learners around the world.
Okay, today's topic is very practical, something everyone can talk about.
Yes, something you do every single day. And
Today we're going to talk about how to talk about your daily routine in English.
this is conversation practice for real life, at work, with friends, or even with yourself.
Paul, let me ask you something simple. Do you think daily routines are boring to talk about?
They sound boring, but they're actually very useful.
Exactly. Daily routines help you practice basic English again and again.
And that's how fluency grows.
Yes, repetition is not boring, it's powerful.
So let's start at the beginning of the day. Sarah, what do people usually say when they talk about their morning?
They often start with, I wake up at...
Very common.
Yes, I wake up at 7 a.m.
Or, I wake up early.
Or, I wake up late on weekends.
All very natural.
After waking up, people say, I get up.
Yes, wake up is when your eyes open. Get up is when you leave the bed.
That's an important difference.
Then people often say, I take a shower.
I brush my teeth.
I get dressed.
Very simple actions. Paul, what's the first thing you do in the morning?
The first thing I do is check my phone.
Very honest.
Many people say that.
Yes. I check my phone is very common English.
Some people say, I make coffee.
Others say, I have breakfast.
Or, I skip breakfast.
That's also common.
Sarah, do you usually have breakfast?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
That's a perfect answer.
People often say, I don't have time for breakfast.
Or, I eat something quick.
Very realistic.
Now let's talk about going to work or school.
People say, I go to work at...
Or I leave the house at...
Yes. I leave the house at 8:30.
Then they say, I go to work by car.
I go by bus.
I go by train.
Very useful phrases. Paul, how do you usually go to work?
I usually go to work by car.
That's very clear.
Some people say, I work from home.
That's very common now.
Yes, and they say, I start work at 9.
Or, I start working at 9.
Both are correct.
Now let's talk about the workday.
People say, I work until...
I finish work at...
Yes. I finish work at 5.
During the day, people say, I have meetings.
I answer emails.
I work on my computer.
Very common. Sarah, do you take breaks during the day?
Yes, I do. People say, I take a short break. Or, I have lunch around 1. Very natural.
Lunch is an important part of the routine.
Yes. People say, I eat lunch at work.
Or, I go out for lunch.
Or, I bring lunch from home.
All very useful English. And
Now let's talk about the afternoon.
people often say, in the afternoon, I feel tired.
Very true.
Yes, that's when people say, I need coffee. Very important sentence. Or, I try to stay focused.
That's a good phrase.
Paul, what do you usually do when you feel tired in the afternoon?
I take a short break or go for a walk.
That's great.
People also say, I finish my tasks.
Or, I prepare for the next day.
Now let's move to the evening.
This is when routines change more.
Yes, evenings are different for everyone.
Okay, let's continue with the evening routine.
Sarah, what do people usually say after work?
They often say, I get home.
Yes, or I come home.
Both are correct, but get home is very common in spoken English. People say, I get home around 6. Then they say, I relax. I rest. I sit on the couch.
Very real.
Paul, what do you usually do when you get home?
I usually change clothes and relax for a bit.
That sounds perfect. People also say, I make dinner, or I cook, or I order food.
Very modern routines, yes, and they say, I eat dinner with my family. Or I eat alone.
All normal. After dinner, people talk about free time. They say, I watch TV. I watch a series. I scroll on my phone. I read a book. I listen to music.
Very common activities. Sarah, do you have a routine in the evening?
Yes, I try to keep it simple.
That's a great phrase. People say, I try to keep a routine. Or I don't have a strict routine. And both are very useful.
Now let's talk about nighttime. People say, I get ready for bed. I brush my teeth. I wash my face.
Yes, very simple actions.
Then they say, I go to bed at. Or I go to sleep around. Paul, what time do you usually go to bed?
I usually go to bed around 11.
That's a good routine. Some people say, I stay up late. Others say, I go to bed early.
Very common expressions.
Now let's talk about weekends.
Routines change a lot on weekends.
Yes, people often say, my routine is different on weekends. Or, I don't have a routine on weekends.
Exactly. They say, I sleep in.
That's a great phrase.
Yes, sleep in means sleep longer than usual.
People also say, I wake up without an alarm.
That sounds very nice.
On weekends, people say, I meet friends. I spend time with family. I do chores.
That's an important word.
Yes, chores means housework. For example, cleaning, washing clothes, shopping. People say, I do chores in the morning. Or, I clean the house. Very practical English.
Sarah, what do you usually do on weekends?
I try to rest and enjoy my time.
That's a perfect sentence. People also say, I catch up on sleep.
Yes, very common.
Now let's talk about how people feel about routines. Some people say, I like routines. Others say, I get bored easily.
Yes, both are true.
Routines can feel safer, but they can also feel boring. That's normal.
Paul, do you like routines?
I like some routine, but not too much.
That's very honest. People often say, I like structure, but I need flexibility.
That's advanced, but still natural.
Now let's talk about talking about routines at work or school. People ask, what's your daily routine? Or, what does a typical day look like for you?
Very common questions.
And you can answer simply, I wake up, go to work, come home, and relax. That's enough. You don't need long explanations.
Exactly.
Now let's practice some very useful sentences listeners can remember. I wake up early. I go to work at 9. I work from home. I get home in the evening. I relax and watch TV. I go to bed around 11.
All very simple and very powerful.
If you're listening right now, choose one sentence. Say it today. Say it tomorrow. That's how fluency grows.
Sarah, why do you think daily routine English is important?
Because it helps you talk about your life. That's the key. Language is about sharing your life with others, not about being perfect. Mistakes are part of learning.
Yes. Native speakers make mistakes too.
What matters is that people understand you. If this episode helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is learning English.
Thank you for practicing with us today. Keep listening, keep speaking.
And remember, you're not bad at English. You're just getting better.